really put the pressure on, whereas for Lucid Dream, they're going to be on the receiving end. And first time that we're watching Lucid Dream, obviously, but they did come through the SCA region as the #1 seed. They were able to take down Beyond Gaming 3-0, so taking 2 maps comprehensively with the 1-map default at the beginning. Obviously, them coming through the upper bracket.
Well, starting on the defense, we do see a very aggressive push up short there for John Olsen. And that's going to be the bomb on its own. It lowers. Johnny Olsen not going to be spotted initially, but does take the first pick onto Cabal. So a great start for Lucid Dream, although can he get away with his life? Jumps around the corner and will survive on 17 HP.
Yeah, it gets a bit of information that actually allows the upper dark push to come forward. And Jinx, that's actually a huge pick off. That's the bomb actually lost in lower dark. So it doesn't matter if Tiger are still trying to get picks. Lucid Dream are just going to rotate accordingly. Jinx can just back off and just needs to stay alive, really.
Yeah, Patricius just gets off the line at the wrong time, and it is going to be 9 able to retrieve the bomb. But meanwhile, Jinx has found another onto Urcast as he's on this big adventure. NCL with the trade eventually, as Jinx is going to be isolated all the way in T-spawn. Now that's back to the 2v4, but 9, is he aware that Patricius is straight in front of him? Oh, and Patricius has managed to get to the back of Flat as well. That's such a strong position, given he has no armor.
Yep, and I think he spotted out the shoulder of the T as well. So that's going to be the rotation called forward. Flashbang also dropped just to buy a little bit more time as the rest of Lucid Dream are going to come in and try to make this a little bit easier. 35 seconds. Looks like 9 is still committed to the B bomb site. He's doing quite well so far to land these shots. All the CTs allowing these one-on-one duels, and John Olsen has been dinked out earlier, but still John Olsen to clean up.
Yeah, so starts it and finishes there. Johnny Bloody Olsen getting on the board early, and that's going to be the first pistol taken by Lucid Dream. Solid start to their opponent's map pick. Tiger into the second. It doesn't look like they are thinking about forcing. They didn't get that bomb plant down, so they will be interested in just buying up into the third here. As Lucid, they've gone for full investment. M4 in the hands of Johnny Olsen. 2 MP9s, a FAMAS, and a Scout with plenty of utility to boot. Only 1 kit, though, and that's in the hands of CBBK.
Yeah, he's the one that's actually fighting them at the moment. So early utility to bedroom. CBBK has the man of the moment, John Olsen, who's supporting him. And John Olsen has the rifle long distance as well to back up this defense. And it looks like it's going to be a pretty comprehensive cleanup. Only some damage done to CBBK. So it's John Olsen, our favorite player, up to a red-hot start as Tiger will have the AKs in hand.
Look at that, 6-0, eating up the eco frags there. Perfectly positioned to dodge that flash that did allow Tiger straight out of bedroom. Unfortunately, Johnny Boy was not blinded, and he was only seeing red as he managed to mop up 4 kills. Well, into the third we go, and Tiger, they have gone for the full purchase now. Decent utility and much better firepower as they do have those 5 AKs. Lucid Dream on the bonus round is looking to take this fight at mid early. Wow. There it is, early pick there from Jinx, but so much damage copped there by both the Lucid players.
Yeah, I mean, but I've never seen that happen before with just a rifle and SMG trying to drive the point forward. Really risky, and for that reason, because the HP is quite low. Urcast, though, is going to be persisting forward to take this mid control alongside with Dobu.
Great to see 9 as well, just ditching that AK, making sure it's thrown over the fence, and Lucid Dream will not be able to get at least that free upgrade. Oh, Patricius rather, very wide there. It is going to be Urcast to take him down. There it is, the B site completely filtered out. Urcast doing God's work, it seems, as it is going to be the 4v2. Do Lucid Dream bother to go for the retake? We'll find out. It's Dobu. Creeps forward there at mid doors, gets in behind both of the remaining CTs. CBBK looking for an exit and hoping for an upgrade of his own, but the flank is already coming through. Dobu, this one's going to be a freebie. And John Olsen now just looking to save himself that M4A4.
Yep, I mean, Urcast comes up with the perfect response. He just drives it down mid, expecting the CTs either to be hanging around there so he's able to get a couple of kills to do some more damage, or for them to back away. And it is plays with the rotations perfectly alongside with the rest of Tiger. Absolutely no risk whatsoever, as looks like they're putting one on the board. If it's Urcast going on the hunt nice and early, John Olsen.
They just got further enough away from the bomb explosion that Urcast will survive here, taking no damage at all and not forcing their hand any further. Just showing some respect there to John Olsen, knowing that he is on fire right now with the 6 kills already. Didn't want to go feeding the man any more. Now, I also just want to go over that Patricius, which is PTC, I always manage to call him P-Ratch, which is actually what Olivia calls himself in-game a lot of the time. So Olivia from Beyond. There's games where, like, the in-game names, it'll be Patricius and P-Ratch, and it is so confusing because they're similar names.
I mean, yeah, ish. They both start with a P.
Anyway, that's why it'll happen if I say it again. Anyway, moving on, round 4. Utility going to be used there by PTC just to maintain control at mid, but it is the short push that they need to be worrying about as there's no eyes on this position. Tiger could get the whole way up for free. Lucid Dream at least have 2 minute long with some utility there as well to play for the retake. But PTC rotates over to A-ramp just in time.
Well, the perfect counter for how Lucid Dream are playing at the moment was actually if Tiger just go out completely dry, which is a scary prospect. We've seen Urcast do that before. Maybe that's something that they need to be doing a little bit more to try to get a few rounds here. So just a progression smoke to see what utility they could actually bait out of the CT side. Now out comes actually the proper hit from the 2 Ts. Throwing a few Molotovs at A main and dropping one down to CT. And I don't think he would have been heard or spotted by PTC, which means that the B split is now firmly on the cards. And it's up to Jinx as well as Lakia to hold it off. The 2 Koreans on this Thai side. And already going to be collapsed upon as well. But Jinx does well to hold on for now. He's underneath window dancing around the Ts and now isolated, separated out with 14 seconds left. They have no chance of getting the bomb and no chance of this round as well. Maybe Cabal can do a little bit more damage, but it's still going to be the round lost.
Yeah, it's just the one head hunted there right at the end. But Lucid Dream still with 3 alive on the defense, and that's going to be nice for the economy heading forward. 3 now secured on the board there for Lucid Dream, as Tiger are still hunting for another round. Not a great start to their map pick. We will see them buying up here into the 5th round. So here's another opportunity. Good utility. And the spawns will allow them to get out A long extremely quickly indeed. Lucid Dream, however, trying to come this direction also. So let's see how the utility turns out and who maintains control of long. Smoke on the corner might just be enough here. This is going to be the Mac 10. Managed to get that trade NCL, trying to look for some more as well, but is not able to reload that one. CBBK finds him through the smoke. It's going to be a whole lot more just brawling left, right, and center. Urcast now just investing that smoke to stay alive. Awkward timing there. Cabal just trying to pull out the Molotov. Now CBBK, preemptive smoke himself. But that molly, if it spreads any further, CBBK could be in trouble. Doesn't seem like it will, though.
Yeah, very lucky that Molotov doesn't spread, and Jinx was trying to actually come in and help out. Looks like that Tiger were waiting for that aggression, and CBBK just needs to fight it out right now, trying to utilize the edge of the smoke, but he's actually going to... He uses that edge really well because he shuts down Cabal.
Well, this is the thing. CBBK is buying so much time, and Tiger, they're fully focused on this position as well. Urcast is so low. They need to try to get him to retreat. 9 still on the line. Going to be spotted. Very ambitious shot coming out from CBBK, the jumping AK spray. But now look at Lakia. He's made his move all the way to the back of bedroom, and Urcast gets the trade, but 1 bullet, and he could be done. They seem to be aware of the position of Lakia, though, so Urcast, instead of running away over to the A site, he's actually heard this exit from Lakia as well.
Yeah, I mean, that was just down to a flashbang. Lakia trying throwing one outside of bedroom to assist CBBK, who's done an immense job already just getting those picks. And with 20 seconds left, no chance for a rotation. So Lakia calls correctly, and now he's going to hear Urcast pushing in, which means it should be a very easy shot. 12 HP, no chance in hell for Urcast to pick that one up, which means that Lucid Dream do manage to win that very extended long brawl thanks to CBBK.
So that was one of 2 things I would say. Either Urcast didn't actually hear the retreat from Lakia all the way back down mid there, or he outplayed himself and thought that it was a fake and thought that Lakia was going to be coming back eventually through long. But Lakia played his own game, went all the way up short, got there in time, and was given a freebie. So that's going to be 4 on the board now for Lucid Dream. PTC, great way to kick off festivities here in the 6th.
Yep, just waiting for his opportunity, jumps across and opens up the affairs for Lucid Dream as they're looking pretty solid so far on the CT side. Look, economy hasn't been set in just yet. Tiger have been doing a lot of damage in these rounds, even though Lucid Dream have been playing quite well to win these rounds. It's been very costly.
Jinx is fully aware of Cabal's position. Buys the time for that nade to go down, and then it's going to be the health going down for Cabal. Down to 42, Lakia as well, denying Dobu anything. But now they may not be aware that Cabal's still in the corner, making their way through. Smoke comes in. It's actually the flash, rather. Lakia just continues to want to fight, but both of the CTs falling. Now, this is going to trigger the rotation as well. It's Cabal who is single-handed in trying to pick this one up for Tiger.
Yeah, it still has a little bit of HP in the AK-47 to make things work out, as Lucid Dream, Jinx and Lakia, a little bit of miscommunication there. One's flashing in and one's trying to fight without turning, so don't know what's gone on there, but it means that both of them go down to the Deagle. But CBBK is going to hear all of this rotation, and Cabal, even if he drops the smoke grenade, it should just be the crab walk that just takes him out. That's also a smoke grenade for CBBK to retrieve, and the AK. He's going to be very happy with that.
He couldn't ask for too much more.
But really, it's just down to PTC just opening up once again, and he's able to get the second kill later on to Urcast, which really just puts the round out of Tiger's way, I guess.
Well, into the 7th we go, and Tiger off to a bit of a walk initially. Super slow start to the running race. Speaking of racing, straight down mid, NCL has already made his way to mid doors. Dobu cops a leg as well through the mid doors as he tries to make his way to short. Nade comes through over there from CBBK, but it's not going to hit the mark because Tiger hit the brakes.
Yeah, already early damage had been done. And you can see Lucid Dream already initially early on just setting up for more of a mid take and a B take. They had 3 members over there, 2 in the B bomb site and the AWP at mid. But now, with the round settling down and the early action over, they're going to dedicate the resources more over to the short position. They've heard some presence, or they've obviously seen some presence earlier on. So it means they have to dedicate the manpower here. John Olsen playing anti-flash at the moment on the corner. He's been a bit quiet in these last couple of rounds, but he's going to get what he wants, a bit of action, because that's where Tiger are going to be heading on this A-site split.
Oh, not sticking to his guns, though. Does he fall back to the wrong position? Flash still about to come through as some noise is made by Tiger on short. Progression smokes used as well there. All the way up and onto Rubbish 2. John does manage to maintain his vision, but the second flash comes through. Now this is an awkward position to come into, but still manages to find one. Almost a second, and PTC looking solid now. Can't get the second opportunity as Urcast takes his head straight off, and now there's the smoke on the cross. Little gap there, but it is not going to be taken any opportunity there by Lucid Dream. Smoke about to go down, but the CTs, they're too far away, so it's going to be the jump shot. No boost, no freebie. And we're into the 2v2.
Out comes the burst now, but Lakia is unable to land the shot, so they know where Jinx is, but Jinx still managed to get a beautiful shot into her cast, and with 9 being tagged down lower earlier, it means that Jinx is able to clean up that clutch. So Lucid Dream still hanging on, barely in some of these rounds, but still 5 rounds is going to be the difference.
Yeah, that's crazy. So the 1v2 won by Jinx, who is absolutely smashing it out of the park right now. And that's the 5-round lead already. It's not even Lucid Dream's map pick, but they are certainly making it look as much. And look, if this map goes to Lucid Dream heading into Overpass, we saw what happened to Tiger yesterday, they could be in for a world of hurt.
Yeah, I mean, the CT side didn't really impress me as PTC, maybe going aggressive, maybe one time too many. And now comes the long take as well. Only 2 players here. John Olsen still wants to fight, but the flashbangs weren't really good. And they managed to sneak Dobu into pit as well. So this is a great opener for Tiger as they're able to not only take down 1, they're able to tag down 2 people nice and low quite early on.
A huge damage straight out of the gates. And now Tiger with long control. They are just going to leave 9 there with the AWP.
This is so critical.
Back as well.
This is so critical. Look where Jinx as well as Lakia is sitting at the moment. Cabal, I think, is aware a bit of the danger. He's staying away. He's waiting for this flank to come forward.
Yeah.
While spotting out anything that could be pushing forward as well. As it looks like Tiger are going to be heading back, and Cabal is going to look in the right direction at the right time. And this could be a double pump from Tiger. They could go anywhere they want at the moment. They can go back to A. They can go to B if they want. And there's really nothing Lucid Dream can do. They have to make a gamble here.
Yeah, and such odd positioning for Lucid Dream. You've got CBBK at top mid, who is able to maybe control the rotations, but he hasn't been able to do anything. Didn't want to take the 1v3 with the players in T-spawn. Now, it looks like Tiger, they are going to have the fake being sold towards A. Wall of smoke's thrown. And full investment from Dobu. He's going to give his life for the cause as now makes his way up. Actually finds an entry. Might be able to get another. There it is. Dobu's on fire as Tiger start to head out to the B side as well. And CBBK has no idea where to go. Might find one on the flank as he has snuck his way in behind enemy lines. But it is not the round that he'll find.
Yep, and he's been spotted out as well. Was unable to get that kill on the AWP of 9. So he's going to try and run, but Tiger are hungry on the hunt. The aggression early on from Lucid Dream not working this time around, and Tiger able to get the trades across. Has CBBK still fighting it out? He's so low, which means that Cabal is able to just get a single bullet in. And so finally, Tiger, a well-earned second round. You can see how close these rounds have been because now Lucid Dream, they can't buy into this.
I think we need to update that photo. He's looking pretty dark there. It looks like we might not actually have one on file. That was a bad joke. I'm sorry, Kev. I've certainly disappointed Kev there.
Come on, Jordy. I know.
Okay, well, look, I was just trying to lighten everyone's day. It's a tense mood in here right now.
You've darkened my mood now.
I'm sorry.
You fed me that one right there. That's better, Jordy. That's what I'm looking for.
Kev loves a little bit of dark humour. Well, moving on, into the 9th we go. And Tiger are trying to get their way back into the game. They do have the buy to do it, and the momentum shifting in their favour too. Unfortunately,
he misses that molly while Luckier runs away. So that's unfortunate. It works out for both sides, though. Luckier doesn't get tagged at all.
I know what we can do. Every time we see a player that doesn't have a picture, we go, who's that Pokemon? And we have to guess.
No, Pokemon plays for Camel Riders.
Zing. Okay, moving on. Molly in a perfect spot.
Oh.
Aggression from Larkia.
Good trades from both sides, but Tiger might be tempted to go over to the B-bomb site instead. PTC, absolute madman, sitting in the smoke right now. This actually might work out because 9, his attention is diverted into 2 different ways. PTC is hearing this rotation. Beautiful shots coming out from the CZ. And now out comes the pistols. The overwhelming force with the bomb lost in lower dark. NCL trying to fight it out. But it's John Olsen with the retrieved AK, just making this a world of hurt for Tiger. It's all gone wrong.
Crazy play coming out on the pistols, and Lucid Dream looking to cause the upset. It looked like Tiger might have finally been able to find something. Cabal could maybe steal this one away like a thief in the night.
No, there's just no time. Even if he does get it, one of the players of Lucid Dream, just go over to the B-bomb site. There's absolutely nothing that you can do. 9 seconds left. Cabal's probably better off just running into backyard and saving. He knows he's got no time, but he's still committing forward. Oh, he's just caught in no man's land. This is a terrible position for him to be in. If he went down, but it looks like he's going to stay alive.
Oh, that was a very dangerous decision. And you could see it was all about that hesitation. He wanted to go out, then it's like, oh no, actually, there's only 4 seconds. I can't win. What if I die after the timer? And then almost did, but still managed to at least fight for his life. So he did save in the end. Got a bit of extra damage done, but that hesitation is not what you want to see.
No, and unfortunately for Tiger, it means that they had a great chance to not only do further damage to Lucid Dream's economy, they were in a great position to add another round to the count. As it is now, Lucid Dream, not the greatest of buys once again. And they're going to lose 1 member nice and early. John Olsen goes down. That's the AK. I think that's not going to be able to be retrieved right now. As now Tiger have this long control once again. Tiger been really good at taking this long position so far.
Jinx in a very dangerous position considering he has absolutely no support from his teammates. There is this push coming in from short. However, NCL has no idea about it. PTC just lines that one up and takes it for free. Brings it back to the 4v4 now. But Tiger, if they can get this pick at mid, B-site could be in trouble. But it is going to be long.
Lucid Dream play this perfectly. They lose long control and they go, all right, that's fine. Let's just go fight short and mid instead. And a lot of responsibility, obviously, on Luckier just holding on to that B bomb site. Jinx got the HG nade out, just waiting to hear for the bomb plant.
Bomb is still not close, and that smoke may just fade. Oh, good nade, straight on the PTC. Damage for free, but oh, the cross is not there.
That Molotov, I don't know who threw it, but it's landed on the site. As a result, it, I think, forces Zercast off the angle.
That was from Jinx.
Yeah.
So a nice lineup off the wall there from Safe in CT. And it might have just been the crucial bit of utility, but it's back to the 3v3. Tiger, they are still fighting for this round.
And this is actually a really good post plant for Tiger. They've got the AWP in pit. They've got one in car, and Urcast is just going to stay hidden. 3 people now coming out from short. Dobu's not. Oh, he's barely blinded by it, and he just looks away at the wrong time. Great shots coming out from the rifles, but what's better is that flashbang from 9. He shows his one for you boys. And PTC has to push in with a pistol. The CZ, he's been pretty solid at it. And 9 out in the open. I don't know what this man's thinking. He throws the best flashbang, but he doesn't go and hide. He just takes the fight instead. Tiger reset the economy once again of Lucid Dream. And Urcast, big openers, big plays, big brain.
It was almost the perfect clip for him there as well. Just jiggled once, got the first, then back for the second, and he wanted more, but unfortunately couldn't get the crosshair placement on that third repeat. But a great round coming out from Tiger. Now just 4 in the deficit, and Lucid Dream on the pistols again. Will we see the upset? Well, we are certainly seeing the stack it long.
Yeah, Lucid Dream go. Tiger have been taking long a couple of times. Might as well just send our forces here to go fight it. And they're going to walk straight into a bunch of rifles. John Olsen leading the charge. Flashbang's coming forward. They're still persisting with the fight, but I would say that they should be backing out quite soon. They're winning the fight quite convincingly. As soon as I say that, CBBK picks off another one, and he's pushing forward with the Khalil. Oh my goodness. Finally, Urcast is going to come in and clean up this madness. Oh, that was very messy from both sides. Chaotic and fun to watch.
Completely crazy aggression coming out from Lucid Dream and keeping this game entertaining, keeping Tiger on their tippy toes and almost causing a bit too much damage for them to deal with. Still, though, the finances are being managed as Urcast picked up the scraps and kept 2 alive, AWP in the hands of 9. But this could be breaking point for Tiger if they don't clutch it out. Taking long. Been some solid utility usage to get out here most rounds now.
And we saw last time as well, they did drop this round where they were up against some upgraded pistols, so it would be good to see them clean it up nicely this time. Look, this half, it looked like Lucid Dream were in the score nice and early, but that was also just down to the fact that they were able to win so many individual duels like that, where PTC just wide swings. He's not traded out. They know where he is, but he still lands a ridiculous shot. That's not what you want to see from Tiger. Urcast has really been the man that's been putting up some impact kills so far. So Tiger have all of this long control, but as time is ticking away, you need to see Lucid Dream actually pushing in, getting control of this B site, which they're doing right now, and start rotating members back over to the A-bomb site and fight this out.
Just tapping away, making sure there was no extra players hiding over towards car. Lucid Dream, they've gone for this push. Jinx all the way into T-spawn already, and Tiger, they're going to be collapsed on at some point.
And this is the problem we saw yesterday. As soon as Urcast goes down, a lot of the times Tiger, they're just kind of lost a little bit. They're not really decisive. So it gives an opportunity for Lucid Dream to have a much better idea what's going on. Should have some smokes on the cross. There it is. NCL and Dobu going to make sure at least their passage is quite safe. And they're going to be shift walking across as now the rest of the CTs are going to be pushing in. John Olsen, though.
No flashes to send him through the smoke, so it's going to have to be all up to timing and all up to his aim. Missed opportunity. He could have denied the bomb on site there.
I mean, a very tiny opportunity. You're correct about that. I think those opportunities are going to be dwindling away.
Certainly seems like it. Numbers thinning, and it's all up to Jinx, who might be able to farm up some $2 there with the MP9, but that's if Tiger send it to him. And Dobu, look, he's hungry for more. He's already got 3 for the round. He wants the 4th, but it is not worth it. And he will realise that. Backing away, making sure that there was certainly enough time to head straight back down the long. And look, I don't want to go back to the previous 2 days, but Tiger, they have been the team we've been watching. And every time their post plants, we see some crazy decision making.
Occasionally. Just occasionally sometimes, which
Was it Cabal yesterday on the AWP where he wanted it to survive, so he ran across A site and threw it to his teammate and died anyway? It was like, bruh, what are you doing?
Yeah, he was running across, and he just had one of his teammates just look at him and go, just give the weapon to me, like you're dead.
Oh.
And as a result, because I think it was Cabal, and Dobu just stops there. It forces Cabal to just slow down completely. And as a result, he dies to the bomb explosion. Look, that was yesterday. Right now, Tiger, they're coming right back into this half. Lucid Dream finally have that buy up. They have this utility and firepower to work with, but no AWP in the hands of PTC. And Tiger already just 20 seconds in the round have this short control, have some presence being shown to that B tunnels as well, which is going to keep it very confusing for Lucid Dream, as they've actually sent 2 over into this long position instead.
Nice run boost to get the angle. Dobu able to clear all up above there at elbow from the higher vantage point. And there it is. Tiger, they've given up the uppers control, looking to go for the rotation all the way back to A. But Lucid Dream, they've got 3 men here still ready and waiting to fight. But Tiger's short execute is quite strong. Let's see if PTC is going to be able to shut it down with just an M4. He's been solid on the AWP already. But how is his rifle?
About to be tested, drops the utility at the perfect time and actually pushes in front of the smoke, but he's been spotted out, which means that Dobu is going to have a pretty easy time spraying him down. Dobu is convinced that he was really the only site defender, and actually Tiger were just hesitating a little bit, thinking about what to do with that incendiary grenade down, but they are going to be committing to the A bomb site. Would like to see a nice safe plant. There you are, no silly shenanigans this time around with an open plant. They're just going straight for the short plant and they're going to back off. And for Lucid Dream, if they don't get an opportunity in the next 10 seconds or so, they're going to clear out mid and go, yep, there's no point here, let's just back out and save. Not even offered the opportunity. Cabal just shuts them down.
So it's good to see Cabal actually fragging up a Storm today. So we said that he would be one of the names in question, that Tiger really needed firing on all guns if they wanted an opportunity here. And now he's starting to hit those shots and fire up and make this match look very competitive.
Yeah, I mean, Lucid Dream just caught out a little bit off guard. Cabal's playing that lurker role absolutely perfectly, not putting himself in a position where he's easily exposed. He hears this, he waits for the timing, and he strikes when the time is right.
The great utility usage coming out from Tiger there on the execute, though. It was perfectly placed. CBBK, he had to go forward, and that was his problem. When he got caught out in the middle of nowhere, it just didn't work out. And you had Johnny Olsen who couldn't support him. There was that smoke on the corner, so he didn't even have a vantage point over towards elbow, and he just had to wait it out. So it was one man defending on site. Tiger, they already won the round at that point.
Yeah, and I think that was down to PTC making some questionable decisions. He's trying to get in front of that smoke with that incendiary grenade, and that actually cost them the round instead. I mean, I say questionable. It's not really wrong to do. This wasn't an outright just aggressive play with no rationale backed behind it. Oh, great nade, as Jinx did spot the cross.
Absolute Kobe. Pay your respects. 3 on short now for Lucid Dream. Big control again, this time going that direction rather than to long, knowing they've got the rifles and that SMG to play with and a heap of utility to rotate if Tiger take too long at heading towards short. Creeping up. They do have Dobu down in lowers, who seemingly is just going to group up in the same position. Still plenty of utility to take this area, but Lucid Dream, they have reacted by just realizing this is such a crucial position. Flash goes through, but CBBK is now going to be stuck in that Molotov. There's nothing else other than to fight, and still takes one with him. That is ridiculous that he gets the single, but now still NCL fighting forward, finds a single as John Olsen gets another. That's going to be the 3v3. Now, Tiger, where do they go? They've only got 40 seconds now.
I've got plenty of time, but it means that Cabal has to come back through long and pick up this bomb. Dobu is just fighting it out. He's been in just great form so far this entire Road to Rio tournament. There it is. Cabal is going to have to start making a bit of a move on, as now Urcast is going to make sure things are clear. And that allows Dobu just to worry about a single angle, which is just behind him.
Molotov buying some extra time as well. Bomb plant should be secured, and Jinx realizes the value of this AWP. So he's just looking to save already before the round was even over. So there it is, tied game 7-7 as we go into the final round of the half. Jinx now going to be potentially the only player with a full buy. CBBK on 800 may be able to get himself an M4 there with the round loss bonus, but it's not looking good.
No, I mean, and even if they're able to get the firepower, they're not going to have the utility backing up behind it. So it's a troubling situation for Lucid Dream at the moment, and really you can't fault them a lot of the time. Tiger have played very well on this T side. Yeah, 7 on the board. You look at the score lines, you probably think this was a very equal half, but I feel like Tiger probably a bit cheated out of a few rounds.
Well, the things that were working for Lucid Dream was that aggression that Tiger wasn't expecting. So we might see Lucid Dream fall back on that crutch going into the final round of the half, knowing they don't have the greatest buy, and it was working earlier. So I wouldn't be surprised if Lucid Dream turned this round on its head, but I guess we'll see what happens as we get into it.
Mac, look what Tiger have.
Oh, that's a couple of couple of Dacky boys.
That's a couple of GSG 9-1s. Oh no, Lucky is thinking about it. He's like, oh, I'm not crossing right now.
Oh,
and that means
rush.
NCL is just, no, okay, they're not going to rush. Lucky only takes a bit of damage. NCL, I thought he was going to be on the full send. He was going to go in JW Lucid Dream, but he actually backs out.
Crazy, absolutely crazy. But this time, Lucid Dream, they didn't go too aggressive over towards short. Still decent control in NCL. There's the opening, almost finding another, but Jinx gets around the corner. And now we are going to see CBBK on the fast rotation over towards the B site. No long control for Lucid Dream, and now Tiger are heading in that direction.
Yep. As Tiger know that now it's going to be B site that's very vulnerable, they can actually go for a mid to B execute. There's no way that Lucid Dream can be dedicating 3 people to this. But it's PTC who's so good at this angle, finding these picks on Xbox, allowing Lucid Dream to not only equalize, but still hold on to this short presence. And that's going to keep Lucid Dream in this round so far as Tiger kind of split up across the board. They still have presence showing in Upper Dark with 2 smokes. PTC now knows that the main attack force is going to be at Long A.
And on a great angle to take a pick and fall off. That Molotov is going to force him to fight for his life. Now, fully blinded, great utility to get Tiger all the way forward. But now, up on the site, he's heard the jump and he's, missed the opportunity. Urcast gets it done, doubles down as well. 4v2 now, make it the 4v1 as that flank was covered by 9. Beautiful Jinx, he's going to be found by NCL. Big round coming out from Tiger to close the half. Woo! Well, we've got a second half to get to as well, so short break between this and the next. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you shortly.
Change our stripes and colors. You're the only one I see. And I take it all or nothing at all. Driving through the night till I'm at your door. Go outside, stay up all night. And I take it all or nothing at all. Driving through the night till I'm at your door. Go outside, stay up all night. Through the sunrise. Look into my past and I count the numbers of the dreams that I left behind. I don't even care now that I've discovered a new kind of peace of mind. Up above us, looking down on us, there's an angel I know. We don't need to worry or discuss much. It's time for me to hit the road. Take it all or nothing at all. Driving through the night till I'm at your door. Go outside, stay up all night. up all night. And I take it all or nothing at all. Driving through the night till I'm at your door. Go outside, stay up all night, sleep through the sunrise.
On the way to victory, is Tiger going to be able to close out their map pick here? Solid end to the half to get back into the lead just barely. And Lucid Dream, they came out of the gate swinging, but what have they got for us as they head into the T side? It's Tiger now on their favoured side here on the defense of Dust2. They've been looking structured, they've been looking solid, but can they bring it right here, right now?
Yeah, I have to take a look at the first couple of gun rounds from Lucid Dream as well as from Tiger to see exactly how the rest of this half's going to go. Scoreline's very equal, but as I was saying in the break to you, Mac, is that the rounds that Lucid Dream won weren't that convincing. One person alive at the end, two people alive. I mean, they had the numbers advantage at the start. Sometimes a bit of a misplay from Tiger. But Tiger's rounds, there were just 3 people alive as they steamrolled their way to victory and made it look too easy. So that was kind of like the tale of the first half. I think Lucid Dream, very lucky actually to get 7 rounds. Now going to be collapsing on the B-bomb site. 2 CTs here, 3 CTs here fighting it off.
Oh, Urcast just couldn't quite get too much done there. Everyone falling. Lucid, then getting it done with the Glocky boys in our PTC as well. Just wanted to make this one happen, but Cabal still hiding at the back of sight, just getting everything done. All 3 found, and no one spotting the man. It's all up to PTC now, as Dobu needs to give Cabal a hand. He's just on 26 HP now, but PTC 1v2. The man's been on fire so far this map. Can he clutch it out?
Well, talk about a matchup at the moment. The 5-power rivals at this stage. The last 3 left alive in this pistol round. Cabal, how is he able to stay alive for so long and just pick up those kills? Lucid Dream just can't trade him out. Oh! Well, that's a great shot coming out from PTC, but he's got no armor, which means that these shots from the USP are going to hurt. It's Dobu actually going to be clicking on the head, and that is going to be an absolute headache for Lucid Dream. No Panadol to relieve themselves of the fact that their money is going to be cooked in this round.
Oh, maybe needing the breather, get some extra oxygen, or just stay hydrated as always. And look, they need to find something now, because Tiger, that is the building of their momentum. It's begun right now. And no bomb plant for Lucid is going to be detrimental to their economy. They've even gone for the investment. PTC is feeling it and wants to go for the upgrade on the Deagle, but will it be worth the purchase?
Yeah, you can click on some heads and see what damage you can do. There's Tiger.
Oh, I want to point out what Nine's doing as well. He is extremely confident, knowing that Lucid shouldn't be going for the buy here, so he has just kept that default pistol just on the USP and looking to get aggressive.
Yeah, he also wants the AWP in the next one as well. That's a great HE nade coming out from 9. If he goes down, doesn't really matter. He's dropped the most of his utility already. He's to great effect as Dobu. A flashbang coming through actually doesn't affect him here, and he can still see the action. This is a really good spot if you have the, a backup here. So CBBK going to pop the flash forward. Now Dobu's going to go high down as 9 comes swinging in with the USP. Oh, this has worked perfectly for Tiger. You got to love seeing that. No damage whatsoever from Lucid Dream. Perfect hold. Even if 9 goes down, guess what? He only loses a USP.
Yeah, well, that's it. And we highlighted him just having that USP. Managed to come away with 3, and now he has so much money buying up the AWP into the 3rd. Even though Lucid Dream are buying, will they expect it? Who knows at this point?
Yeah, that's a clean round from Tiger. They're going to be very happy with it. But, I mean, I touched on it briefly earlier. Let's see what Lucid Dream have on this buy round before we say if this is going to be a bit of a closer game or if this is going to be a bit of a write-off for them.
Smoke on the corner. Lucid Dream looking to fake long, but Dobu going very aggressive is going to completely unravel this strat. Surely making the call, but that's going to be mid-control now. CBBK has made his way through. No CTs here. It might actually be 9 gazing in this position. as Urcast has control of short at the moment, but it's going to be the bust onto B. Flash is coming through, NCL fully blinded. Lakia gets it done. Cabal now needs to go huge, but he's only good for the single, and ooh, this round's just been turned on its head.
NCL absolutely countered there. He's waiting for a bit more of a regression play coming out, but he's actually caught off guard by the pace of Lucid Dream. So the B site now put on, I guess, a little bit of notice. You can't be napping. You need to be maybe playing a little bit more aggressively there and trying to control tunnels. So Nine just instantly going to save as he's pretty much lost all his teammates very quickly in succession. So first round on the board on that T side for Lucid Dream, as if they're able to keep 4 alive or even take this gun off 9, that's going to be absolutely big. But thanks to Tiger having a bit of a cleaner round as well, it's going to benefit a lot. There's now 9, a bit of a shooting gallery, but he's a bit scared maybe of Long. He's hearing this presence, and he's still able to get the flick. This 9 is very scary when he's in this form.
If he managed to get that pick on a CBBK as well, that would have been massive for Tiger. Lucid Dream's economy now after going for that hunt. Obviously, the risk would have equaled the reward if they got the AWP out of the hands of 9, because that means a free AWP for PTC to have, as well as no AWP in the hands of Tiger as we head into the 19th. But they couldn't take him down, and it's cost them a lot as well. If you look at this, there's still AKs across the board, but if they lose one round, Tiger, they're going to be able to be back in the driver's seat.
But it depends how many weapons they keep up. John Olsen, I think, might have been spotted out there, and he's just going to be full sending it. 9. Oh, that's actually Dobu with the AWP because he had the better spawn. He's able at least to trade out, and Cabal's also coming across with the scout just to back him up. This is interesting. They're discussing where to get that AWP up, and it looks like Dobu. He's not happy with staying stagnant. Very different play styles between the different AWPers. 9, you'd expect him to hold passive, but you can see Dobu, he wants to go on the front foot. He goes aggressive because he wants to shoot some heads.
That's so risky as well. They didn't utilize any utility to get Dobu on the line. He has just peaked completely dry. No idea if someone's in pit or not, but Lucid, they didn't do it. They are just slowly making their way forward. Is it going to be a run boost? No, just a set strategy. NCL now will go toe-to-toe, but it's just the 1-for-1 as Dobu gazes over the smoke, waits for the wider swing. That's the bomb spotted, and another pick for the man with the AWP in hand.
50 seconds. Looks like Lucid Dream are going to be committing forward to this. Cabal doesn't really have the weapon for this, and Lakia is going to get a great shot onto Ninja, as Cabal is just being an absolute nuisance, trying to replicate Simple right now from Elevator. Not going to work out, so as the smokes fade.
Oh, look at this, coming from Long Urcast. Perfect timing, and now PTC again in a 1v2. But this time with an AK, can't get it to work. It's the taps from Urcast to lock it down for Tiger.
Yep, and that means the 8K and the AWP's going to be taken over into the next round. Urcast just trying to retrieve as much utility as possible. He's got plenty of time to get that defuse with the kit.
So 11 on the trot.
Ooh, Lucid Dream's economy is not too bad.
Yeah, they got that bomb plant down, so not as bad as we thought it was going to be. CBBK and Johnny Olsen, what is the call from them?
I would like to see them actually force up into this and actually get weapons to fight it out and test this B side again.
It's going to
maybe
happen
test
too.
out short, because the CT economy isn't that great. If you do damage right now for Lucid Dream, that is a big benefit. But if you don't do damage, and if Tiger are able to shut this out, they are putting themselves in a very comfortable position. You look at this, Urcast, I think, is reading the situation perfectly. He's stacking that B bomb site, and NCL is tucked away in a very nice corner with the MP9 as well.
So Flash comes through, and it's going to be the early round bust all the way into the B side. NCL not going to be dealt with just yet in the corner. Perfect position, but it's Urcast, the Overwatch support from above. M4 too strong, and it is going to be Lakia in the 1v4 to try to clutch it.
Yep, and that's just a counter read coming out perfectly at the right time. And that's why it's so scary to verse Urcast sometimes. Lucid Dream, that's actually the perfect call right there. B site's really weak, and that's a huge gamble, honestly, for Tiger to take, because Lucid Dream could have taken short. Doesn't happen this time, and 9's just in the right angle, at the right place. And that is a big round for Tiger to pick up. Not only 3 people alive, but now they force Lucid Dream into a bit of a tricky situation. They might be going down to a 5-round deficit, and Tiger only need 3 more rounds after this one to pick up map number 1.
Which is what they need, because going into Overpass, Lucid Dream, they're looking pretty on right now. We know that Tiger might just drop the ball. However, we didn't see what Tiger's Overpass looked like when Cabal was on, and he's here today.
Yep, Cabal's been looking in some decent form right now. Out comes the Pistols over in this mid-take. A bit of a change-up as Cabal is going to be spotting this. He's been compromised and he's going to be fighting. He can't land these shots in now. The B site's very weak. NCL trying to stay alive for as long as possible. He does have this utility to work with. He's just trying to fight it out, but he just whiffs so many shots. B site really weak right now. It's just a few Pistols running in and CBBK can't exploit the timing. This might be the go signal for Tiger right now. They know there's only going to be 3 in the bomb site and a Glock just completely out of the contest.
So it will be the 3v3 unless CBBK can make his way into tunnels in time. That's a big rotation, but Tiger, they're taking so long. There's just been this rotated utility at the doors to keep Tiger out of the B site. And it looks like the call's been made. They've left it too long. They know that they have too much to clear as they get to site, and that's going to be 9 on the board. Urcast can't get away either. And PTC may just exit in time to keep his hands on the M4. Let's have a look. He gets into the tunnels and will be able to have another rifle to carry forward. That is 9 on the board for Lucid Dream. Just 3 at the deficit from Tiger.
That is a huge round coming out from Lucid Dream. And the reason why for that is because we were talking about the economy situation earlier. They've broken Tiger's economy.
Yep.
Tiger are forced to buy up into this. And now it's pretty much an even Stevens game right now where both sides are staring down potentially a double eco if they lose this.
Yeah, if Tiger lose this round off the back of the force by Lucid Dream, we'll be able to close that round gap nice and quick.
I'll cancel that thought. Lucid Dream won't be against the double eco. They've actually got 4K on 3 of their members. The fact they're able to take 4 rifles into that round or 4, I think 3 weapons after that round is really, really big. They don't have to completely reinvest. And how was a complete eco where they just run down mid? And Cabal and NCL, I think this might be a dead round. It might be a reset round.
Yeah, it certainly looks like it.
As I was saying, though, is it looks like we'll wait to see what goes on. That was a really bad misplay coming out from Cabal and NCL. And Cabal just putting NCL in probably the worst position where he has to deal it out. NCL's got a full belter utility right there. He could have dropped, if he had time to, if Cabal survived, that could have been a Molotov, a smoke dropped, and they could have tried playing around it. But no, they couldn't. They could barely kill anyone coming into the B-bomb side.
Well, heading forward, let's see if Lucid Dream can continue to cause some upsets on these mixed buy rounds, or if Tiger can lock it down. At the moment, if you look at the scoreboard, you see over on Lucid Dream's side, you've got PTC doing the heavy lifting. CBBK, John Olsen and Jinx not too far behind, with Lakia still certainly pulling his weight. But over on Tiger, everyone is relatively up there. NCL, we know what he's capable of, but he is a bit behind the 8 ball. However, you've got Dobo and Urcast leading the charge, even though they're down on the bottom. That's just because we've gone into the reset round, into the match medic, and no one currently has any ADR, so just disregard that for the moment. But it is a very tight match indeed. Very similar scores on both sides of the scoreboard there. This is just as action-packed as we thought it was going to be as well. So many crazy rounds, so many crazy shots coming out from both sides here.
It's just pistols, just Glocks. It wasn't the Glocks that did the damage, it was actually a Deagle, but
Jinx just smashing it straight up mid, straight up B ramp.
that's a straight send it. Send it up middle.
Lick it,
No
stamp
stop.
it, send it. Beautiful.
I mean, Lucid Dream, better postal service than some of the national carriers for sure. We promise fast express delivery to B site within seconds. It's pretty good. This is a bit of an unfortunate time for a tech pause, and honestly for both teams, because that was, I mean, for Tiger, they need to just wave that off. They went, okay, that was actually a really bad round. B site, like, if I was Urcast, I'd be ripping into Cabal right now, because that's 100% not NCL's fault. That's Cabal's fault for dying at window like that.
Yeah.
He spots all these people coming out from mid. You could do a lot of different things. Oh, okay. NCL's back at platform. NCL, they're coming up mid. Let NCL drop some utility, play around the positions accordingly, and just kind of stay boxed in. But instead, he decides to take a second engagement after he's been spotted.
Yeah, it doesn't quite work out for him. Anyway, I've got a question for you, Kev.
Okay.
So we've been at it on Twitter.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Our good friend Louis. Did you get to see what the clip was?
Yeah, I actually did in the break because I wanted to see what it was. And pretty much what Jordan said was watch both of them, but mute the B stream because apparently the A stream are better casters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which I'm just like, he wouldn't say it to our faces. So we'll just go down later and just bench press them because, you know, between Mitch and Jordan, pretty skinny fellas, I reckon you could probably take both of them with one arm, just lift them up.
Yeah, but they've got pretty good heads, you know, so they're pretty to watch.
I don't know about that. I think we're better looking. they're pretty ugly when you think about it compared to us.
Oh, wow. Wow. I've never been called pretty before. That's so nice. Anyway, we've got something pretty for you guys to have a look at as well. We do have some replays coming in from earlier in the match. It is pretty much everything, all the action we were talking about, just being relived here. So, as you can see, CBBK, oh, this was that round where he was just stuck in pit and bought so much time.
Oh, it's an interesting round from Tiger for sure, just slowing down. Look, a lot of the time, early on, it's pretty much the Lucid Dream highlights. They're able to get so many kills across, and I mean, Tiger just couldn't seem to figure out what the magic button was to get a single round. But around the 7-round mark was where it kind of started working out for Tiger. They were able to just get a few more picks working out for them here and there. So, I mean, that was a big round actually for Lucid Dream to pick up on the Force Pistol. A lot of Force Pistols going back and forth. The anti-ecos from both sides haven't really been clean. And I guess that's why we're kind of in this situation right now where Tiger is, I would say, should be close to winning this game right now if they were able to take the Force buys. I don't know if Tiger won a Force buy of their own or not, though. I don't think they did.
I don't think they did. They just slogged it out after Lucid Dream went to a solid beginning in this matchup. Okay, so Tiger won the eco after Lucid Dream took pistol, right? In the first half, Lucid Dream took the pistol, and then Tiger caused the upset. So they did win that Force buy, but then I think it flipped on its head and it went to the 8 to whatever scoreline. Maybe? I don't know. I'm pretty cooked, Kev. Let's be real. I'm pretty cooked, honestly.
Look, it's honestly been a long game so far because it's been 21 rounds already. 9 to 12 is the scoreline. It looks like that tech pause is going to be extended for a little bit longer as some of the players are going to be resolving the issues. So we might need you to get on the blower soon and see if you can figure it out, Mac. Maybe you could give him some troubleshooting assistance.
Do I need to call the Chadmin and see what's going on?
Maybe later. We'll see.
Do you want to talk to them for a sec? I'm just going to...
You're gonna just have a chat to the Chadmin? Yeah, no worries. Look, honestly, this map's still kind of just in the open right now for both sides. It's tricky to say, in all honesty. All right,
so there is no update. We've got no update. The Chadmin has told me there is no update.
Oh, unfortunate.
Chadmin, Chris.
Maybe we need to go downstairs and just bench press those guys on the A stream. Maybe that should be content that we're thinking about because, I mean, we can analyze what's going ahead from the situation. Obviously, a big critical round for both sides. Tiger, their economy is kind of on the brink right now, whereas for Lucid Dream, they've got a little bit of an advantage. Winning that pistol round with just a couple of Deagles, a couple of Glocks in hand, big shot in the arm for their economy.
Oh, shot in the arm. Doesn't feel like it's going to be too nice. Well, we are going to be going back into the game shortly, so we're sorted. It was just some ping issues, but the players have sorted it out, so we will be getting
They just
back
downloaded
into the
better
action.
internet. That's good.
They just downloaded better internet. I wish it was possible. Look, the future, it's a crazy thing. It's a crazy time to be alive, and I'm glad we're all here bringing you the action at ESL 1 Road to Rio. And you got to remember, there is big, big prizes on the line for making it to the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, not only just getting there, getting your stickers out there in immortalized fame, but just going out there and actually competing in one of the most prestigious tournaments as well. Absolutely huge. So, and this is the matchup going back. Really, really important because it's going to determine who's going to come second right now in Group A of the Asia region. And between 8 teams, you only have one qualification for the contenders status, as far as I know. Every single match counts at the moment for those RMR points.
So at the moment, in leading both the groups, you've had Tyloo, who are right up there here in Group A, Group B rather. No, yeah, that's Group B. Vici in Group A, and usually it is the battle from those two that you have to be looking at, but only one of them can take that top slot, take the extra RMR points, and still have that opportunity to be the team that comes from this region, to represent everyone that's playing in this tournament, represent everyone at home, and show that the scene is worth playing in the major.
Look, the problem for me, right, looking at Tyloo, they're number 1 in that group right now, yeah, but their gameplay is really problematic for me. It's not looking good in terms of the strategical structure. It's very much down to, hey, this guy's going out and shooting people really well, and 4 of them are doing that immensely better than the other team, and that pretty much wins you the game. That's not what will win you games against teams like Vici Gaming. You need some good, solid tactics. You need good teamwork. You need cohesion.
Well, it'll be interesting to see. Once we get to the playoffs, you know, Tyloo probably going to be making it. Vici certainly have made it already. If they are going to go toe-to-toe, because I'd love to see a bit of the... I guess it's the classic. You know, it's the classic, the Tyloo Vici classic.
And talking about a bit of a classic, this is a lower dark push from Urcast. That works out perfectly. Oh my goodness, he's backed up and upper B just completely crunched by Tiger. The bomb's actually in backyard. I wonder if NCL is going to spot this. Nope.
No.
He's just fanging it straight through. He hasn't spotted the bomb, but he's going to hear CBBK. And NCL and Urcast have pretty much just locked this round away in the first 20 seconds as Dobu now knows where the last T is as well. PTC can't even fight it out because Urcast, he's just all over the map.
He was in lower dark, and now he's at A long. Jesus, the man's got very, very fast little legs to get to this position. But there it is. Tiger now 13 on the board. And look, they lost a round they probably shouldn't have going into the 22nd. So maybe that tech pause even helped them sort of regain themselves, you know, calm down, make sure there was no tilt coming up from the upset round, and they've locked it down to make it a 4-round lead. Again, Lucid Dream, they're going to be forcing up, and this is their last opportunity to really get into the game because Tiger, they're about to hit 14 rounds.
Yeah, I mean, for Tiger, I would say that Urcast probably told himself, okay, this is what we're going to do. Okay, I'm going to go kill. But this time around, he's been legged, so he cannot go kill very easily. He's been spotted back on the cross. No smoke, as Tiger decided to take that risk, not realizing that money for Lucid Dream's good enough to actually afford this orb. Much better stuff from Cabal this time around. He takes the fight and wins it, instead of second-guessing himself and maybe dancing around a little bit too much.
I think Jinx was still back towards the B ramp there, just trying to gaze into CT, but 9 misses an opportunity. It's Dobu to find one before being traded. Now long control, there it is, second opportunity taken by 9. He grabs onto it, and now it's PTC, who is still alive here with an AWP of all things. That is dangerous.
I mean, this would have been perfect for Lucid Dream if it was someone like Dobu on the AWP, because you'd see Dobu just instantly pushing in and probably holding this, but 9 is one of the most patient AWPers that you'll see. He just literally sits this angle, and he won't move from this in the next 45 seconds. He's in CT spawn, he's watching the cross because he knows that's what he needs to watch. There's only a single smoke, there's a second smoke, but there's a tiny little gap, and you can see 9. Urcast, move your head out of the way.
Oh.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Urky, mate.
So, Lucky up, gets it done, and will use the hold to his advantage instead. And that's going to be V2v3, make it the 2-on-2. Oh, Lucid Dream, they're bringing it back. 14 HP remains onto Lakia, but over at long, NCL, the last alive now, needs to win it.
Oh, great jump spot coming out from PTC, and he takes the angle. Lucid Dream, the 2-on-4. Oh, man, Urcast, I feel like, gets a little bit too greedy there. He's trying to hold the line in the smoke, but he's low on HP. If 9 was holding it instead, that might have been different. That was a little bit of greediness coming out from Urcast, I feel like. 9 then gets taken out as PTC makes the impact felt. They decide to commit together, and it works out a dream. As Lucky also with the AK-47, finding some critical shots. He hasn't been having the greatest game so far, but he's finding the shots when it counts.
Well, Dobu, oh, jumping at the same time, so doesn't quite spot Jinx, waiting there over in T-spawn. As the rest of Lucid Dream, they're grouping up in tunnels now. Cabal trying for some blind shots. Just up against the pistols and that scout. Lucid Dream should be right to take this round, but we'll see where they decide to go because there's a big stack on short here from Tiger. A well-placed Molotov could just break the setup though.
Yeah, Lucid Dream is taking this nice and slowly at the moment. They've spotted the smoke on the cross. They've heard a deagle, so they go, all right, this might be a couple of upgraded weapons. They don't want to be walking completely into a stack and losing everything or taking heavy damage to their economy because, honestly, not in the position to do so right now. Not only does that put 14 on the board for Tiger, but it puts Lucid Dream in a situation where they might need to force up coming into the final rounds. At least for the Force Spines, it's been working for them.
Whoa, all 4 men at mid for Lucid Dream. One of the uppers looking like it will be the B split. Great flash, but not taking the opportunity. Dobu gets the body tag, but it's not enough. Can the Deagle finish? It's Cabal close range, gets the double.
God.
That's huge. And he wants some more fast flank from Urcast, and this B split hasn't been torn apart. Last 2 for Lucid Dream already in the B site, but there's the 2-man advantage for Tiger.
Oh my goodness, that was absolute ridiculousness from Cabal, and now he's stepping it up even further. Cabal! Oh, you can't do that with a Deagle. They just walk straight into him. And Lucid Dream, I was talking about a nightmare situation because they barely have any cash because all it took was one Mongolian boy with a Deagle, and it just fell apart for them.
If that was Cabal yesterday, he hits nothing, he gets nothing, and Tiger lose the round. But Cabal, he's woken up, he is here, and he is looking to help carry Tiger to a victory. Huge round, 4 kills on the board, and 14 there for Tiger.
Big
Now,
stuff coming out. Oh, boy.
into the 25th we go. Long control for Tiger. Directing their focus on this position instead, but Lucid Dream on the pistols of their own. They have gone for the force buy here, knowing that they cannot risk Tiger getting on 15 rounds. They've headed over towards short as well. Path of least resistance, 9 on a great line, but the progression utility will come through here for Lucid.
Yeah, Jinx, though, is burning alive, and even though CBBK is actually pushed beyond the threshold, I think Hercast just trying to stay hidden for now. 9 dancing around, trying to stay alive, but he's actually got one so close to him. He needs to be aware of the danger, and there it is. Spots him and flicks onto him, and he's more than happy just to slowly take these positions as he's got his teammates rotating forward. PTC trying to cross back to safety right now. There's Lucky, a beautiful shot from the scout.
Oh, wants some more, goes wide, can't quite connect onto Dobu just yet, gets the second opportunity and takes it. Massive, that's going to be the man advantage now for Lucid Dream, and more damage done, but it's NCL and Urcast on the rifles getting it done. PTC on the elbow will fight for his life, but the P250 falls down, and it's all up to Johnny Bloody Olsen to try to clutch it. Deagle in hand, 2 CTs to get past. There is not the utility, but there is the firepower to hold. Headshot bound, and it's minimal HP, but he can't get the shot to hit. It's Johnny Olsen to take the kill, but Tiger, they take the round with them.
Oh, NCL's so low there, and John Olsen, he's trying to go for the headshot. You don't know how low they are. He has to go for the correct play, which is to aim for the head. He can't risk the spray of that distance. He doesn't know how low NCL is. And Tiger, they're going to call a tactical timeout to try to close this out because that was an all-around that came way too close. Retake really sloppy coming out from Tiger. They were all over the place. And Lucid Dream, they just couldn't clutch it out at the very end. Unfortunate for them. Get a buy into the final, potentially final round of regulation time. But Tiger, they've got 5 map points to work with.
I cannot believe that round got so close, and it was the man in the spotlight. Johnny Bloody Olsen couldn't get it done that time. Amazing first shot, and then just whiffed the easy ones. As you said, he tried to line up the headshot, but it's just the crouch spam to get that final second of the defuse off. And Tiger, they are now on map point. So perfectly played in the retake, and Lucid Dream, it's their last opportunity. They at least had the bomb plant with the round loss bonus, so they've got a decent vibe, but 9 can't see a thing, and Dobu will get the trade.
Dobu, more than happy to challenge it, but he misses the shot, and it means that he is going to get punished. Hercast now thinking about taking the AWP. He does retrieve it, but I think he'll be spotted out. Oh my god, Hercast trying something very risky. He's trying to push through the edge of the smoke, but he's also going to be taken down the same way as Dobu was.
Well, NCL, he's going to throw a smoke on the molly, hoping to bait something out now and looking just to have that extra cover to try and maybe fight his way back in. But looking at the economy, if Tiger can at least take these 2 rifles over into the next, then there is an opportunity for another buy, maybe for Tiger. But Lucid Dream, it looks like a guaranteed 11th hit.
Yep, an AWP and M4, pretty critical for them to hold on to. And I think for Tiger, NCL positioning himself in CT spawn might be quite interested in actually trying to go for that AWP around the elevator position. That AWP, if it's blown away, can actually come back in his favor. I'll have to see if he gets it, though. Ooh, no, looks like he's just holding for now, so...
Yeah, doesn't overstep his boundaries there. So Tiger still on map point and might be able to pull something out of the hat. Just maybe. Dobu is on that double eco, so we do see a force buy come through. Now, are Lucid Dream going to expect it? You would assume so, as 2 weapons were saved by Tiger. But how do they deal with it? They've got everything they need, 4 rifles, an AWP, and full utility. But it looks like it's going to be the battle for Long again.
Yep, and Long has really been working so far for Lucid Dream, but this time around Tiger playing a little bit more disciplined. Luckier though already into pit, which means that Dobu is actually in a very precarious situation, needs to back out of there, and he's getting caught on every single corner possible. And this is where Tiger just need to take their forces in short, secure short, crunch into B bomb site, and then go back and watch Long before it's too late. We saw this earlier from Lucid Dream. Now Tiger doing the exact same thing, clearing these positions out. And as Jordan would say, they need to start to get a bit of a wriggle on right now.
A great reactive smoke there on the front of site for 9 to play around, just waiting for this push to come through, but a good Molotov as well, just buying extra time there at A-ramp Flash is going both ways. Everybody blind, but 9 there. Oh, off the back of the flash. Gets the opening. Urcast as well getting the hand in there. Cabal there with the AWP. And just like that, Tiger off the force buy. It's all up to PTC to stop this upset from happening, to stop Tiger from closing out the map. And he's pre-scoped, waiting. Urcast on the line. Gonna be spotted. That's the first. Knows that there's going to be a man at elevator and CL going to be stuck in the corner. But there it is, perfect timing on the peak. The B-hop does not work, and Tiger take it 16-11. First map of the series done and dusted as we head over towards Overpass. That's going to be it for now. We'll wrap this one up and talk about it all in the